Hello and welcome back to Banished, and we got the RedKetchup Editor's Choice 1.3 mod here. So we still have a few people that are homeless. We got a couple houses down here. One's already got a child, so definitely want to get another one in here. And I don't know if it's really gonna matter. Oh, I wish those roads were already gone. That would have helped here. Could have been nice to have that there, but let's have them be neighbors, I guess. And I definitely want to get 2 more in there and 1 more in the lumber mill so we can make sure we can get this food taken care of, because that will start to get kind of scary pretty quickly here. We'll have them collect a little bit. Can't have them go too far away. Otherwise, we're gonna get into trouble. So we have one person that's working on this. We do have a road going down to here to make it a little bit easier for them. We have a mill that's going to be here, so that's going to be interesting. We also put in some of our dock stuff. We have some bridges knocked out. We have a 3-ways. And I think we had... I think I'm gonna have to just build some of them. So it might look a little ugly at a few times here and there during the game, but that's just the way it's gonna have to be for the moment. Now we got one house planned out. I do need to also get herbalists in here. I do like to keep them in the foresty area just because there's gonna be forests around and it will be nice and foresty for them to get the herbs done. Alright, so we still have tools, we still have clothing, but that's going to need to get fixed here. Okay, so we just kind of need to get through the winter successfully. Let's go ahead and let them get some of this done. We have 3 builders. They should be working on this house as well. It doesn't look like they've gotten up this way here. And our stockpiles seem to be okay. Okay, now that that's kind of clear, let's make sure they are removing this road here, because I want them to be able to take care of it. Alright, pasture. Pasture, good. So, we have cattle. Our beef cows. I'm going to put 1 person in it and let them go ahead. So it's kind of small. We're going to have to move them at some point. We only need 1 builder, so we'll let them do their thing there. That will help us with the food. And also I want to get a few of these things in. And I would like to also get a couple minor dock things. So I have a little space, probably not too much, because if a boat's coming through here, they're going to go diagonal down here, or they're going to come across and go down the canal for whatever stuff. But if they decide to go reverse it, they're going to come here and then they're going to cut through here. So I might want to keep some of that clear and just do a little bit up here. But if I do too much up here, it's also going to mean I'm going to need more housing in this area, because they'll be going a long ways. But I do want a little bit of food variety. And some of the dock stuff around here, I could probably put maybe like a little bit of seafood, but I might have to monkey around with where to place these food things. Actually, they're not quite as big as I was thinking. I'm thinking they're massive, but they're not too bad. You can manage to kind of stick them a little bit along here. We also have shore houses to think about. And of course that needs to be along the shoreline. Alright, so we do have the lumber mill, but it can only make firewood from, well, wood. And the woodcutter does allow for the fodder thatch. We actually don't have too much. We do have a lot in this area for people to actually gather up so that stuff can get, you know, trees can get planted. So we're really going to need to take care of that. Otherwise, our guy is going to be here sitting doing, cleaning out all that stuff. So, we got a child there, so that's good. Each building has a child, but we really, really need to get this housing thing done. Kinda wondering why they're not on this yet. We got a little bit of road we can put down here. Also, we'll need, because these guys are gathering and such, which seem to do pretty good, has to come all the way down here to put our food. So we need something at least a little bit smallish up here. And of course the RedKetchup has some nice smaller buildings, so we don't have to have the normal large size. We could go with like a medium, and that might help them with their stuff up here in the meantime. And it's just a little too much. A little too much space. How about we stick that guy up there? So we got two things that are paused. One house is finally getting worked on. We also got another laborer, so we can get that stuff situated. And then one other tiny thing. I'm pretty sure my map just started with cattle and no fields over here. Just trying to find a nice little spot that I can put something down. That is weird. Oh no. I might have that glitch that I do have fields. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay. So, shoot. I do have this remove road thing here that I'm afraid... Oh, I hope this fixes it. I'm afraid I was going to do a jet surf. Oh no, I do. I have this problem. That is awful. I know I'm supposed to have a road around... I am supposed to have a road around here. So that is visible at least now. But for some reason I have this stuff down here. So like grab a barn. I'm having troubles. This is not really good. Not good at all. So I'm gonna have a glitched area down here. Alright, I might have to move my road then. I might have to make something little special-ish around here and then move it. Alright, so it's gonna be straight from here all the way down there. Alright, let's go ahead and do that, and then let's move a piece there and see if that works. And I'm just gonna have to be stuck with having a road in a different area, which all this stuff down here doesn't have to be permanent anyhow. Do you want to make it double? And then once they kind of figure that out, that might work out well. Okay, we have our other house done. So we have a little bit more ring of stuff there. Since we're going to have to utilize some of this space, and I already have the roads in, I'm going to stick down. I'm going to need to actually change this for a moment. Get them doing stuff there. And I might want to actually, I would need brick stuff if I'm going to start to consider that thing. We are going to need a school eventually, but we need glass to do this stuff. I think even with these options. Alright, well that's gonna have to wait a little bit. Let's look at market stuff. So, if I can get rid of that, that would actually kind of work here-ish. And then we can kind of work around our three-way and then maybe get some road or something going in here. So, it seems like at least up to here I'm not going to be able to make my canal go backwards. If I wanted it to come back over here, probably not. I think I want to... Well, maybe down here. I might want to have that do that. So, I'm going to see what happens with this stuff. And getting a little bit more food would be kind of nice. That does seem to be doing decent. I will actually put one more person in there. And then we have our gatherers doing good. But I think I want to give them a chance to build up some of this area. And then start getting some duck stuff in. Alright, so we finally got a couple more houses down here. It's a little bit pain in the butt with this whole moving this road thing because of the road glitch going on, unfortunately. But we got them a little bit more taken care of, and then over here we're gonna have, I think I probably have some nice mining bits of stuff. So I'd like to right here start sticking out some stuff. However, I think I have to figure out which way this is going. I don't think this is a four-way. I could make it into a four-way, but I'm pretty sure it's going this direction. Just up here, I think that leaving this bit all solid would kind of help make things a little bit easier to work with anyhow. So if we go south down that way, it will look weird. It's just the way it's gonna have to be in this planning bit, because I really need to get in. Yes, it is that way. So I really need to get in the blacksmith. So we can get in the traditional one. And I want to kind of be mindful of this bit here, but we can start it over in this direction. We might actually want to have a place for a little bit of house over here too. So if I can get a couple houses stuck in on this side, that would work. So blacksmith's gonna need that. Oh, we don't really have to worry about... Actually, I'm gonna leave that be. So now we know what this direction is gonna be. And we might just kind of... Maybe I might just kind of like partially do some of these and not have them be built. That way we know where it is, but it's still covered. And we don't have the weird water stuff going on. I'm sure I'll miss some of that. So food seems to be doing okay. We got a little bit of herbs. We have to periodically get the trees chopped down. And that's why I was hoping to get all this in this area taken care of. Because this is where I will need to put in some of the mining stuff. And we will probably need some sort of stockpile stuff over here as well. And I will go into the RedKetchup stuff. I like to use the all. So we'll get in a couple of those. Looks like a huge long barn kind of thing. And I think the normal stuff would work back here. So yeah, if I wanted to stick a mine, I could put a regular one in. There's also room for a tunnel. I think I'll just kind of leave this bit-ish natural. There's not much point in it. The only, downside, of course, is that you can't upgrade it, even though it looks fitting. Now, maybe I'll put one in a different area or something. But I think for right now we can kind of get... I think we can get a couple of these in. I'm not sure. If we back them up, we might be able to get a couple in this area, and then definitely one we could probably stick over here. So there we go. We can get an iron one, and we'll so badly need all the rock ones. And looks like if we add just a touch to that side, oh no, I want it to be instant. Try that again. The stone. And that does look like that's going to be enough. Okay, and we'll want... Oh, I love the random one. The random one is really nice to have. Fan does not look like we could fit in there. We'll probably have a couple places. Maybe I'll get a little tunnel going through here, and then we'll have a few more over here. And then that could leave some area and space over here, maybe for some dock stuff. We'll have some homes for the docks that will go over with the mining stuff. And I'm sure we'll have a whole bunch of homes and everything inside down here. They have still not worked on getting this crop field done. Let's prioritize. I think they maybe are been doing some road stuff, I think. That is possible. So we got 2 people still that need a home. So we are going to need to take care of that. And let's get in one of the skinnier ones. And that will take a little bit less building materials. Alright, so food seems to be fine. It's just getting this forest to grow up. That is taking a bit of time there. Got another person that's become an adult. And the early spring of year 4. So this is the problem here, is getting this stuff done. So I'm gonna pause the crop field just because they're just refusing to take care of that. And then once we get this blacksmith in, we can get in a tailor. And I think then the next priority will be also trying to figure out where to put in a school. So thinking that there's a market here, and then there'll be other housing and such around here. And I'm guessing I'm maybe going to have to put in a canal somewhere around here to kind of help break that up and give it a little bit more roads and such down there. But we'll probably want to figure out a place somewhere in this area to put a school, considering this is where most of the houses are. And just the couple too way up here, which apparently I'm going to need even more houses now. So, and I do kind of like this. I'm going to try to make little blocks, or even like weird shaped blocks, if I can manage to fit it in. So let's see, another row house type. So like some of these corner ones might be pretty nice to try to help shape it. Let's try some other color. That has all the little domers and such in it, or you can take them off, and it has different door settings. Let's go ahead and get another house, because it looks like we're going to need that as well. Okay, so we'll kind of get a little bit more of this developed over time, and hopefully it won't take too much longer. We fortunately had a couple little people get stuck here on the ends, so that was a little bit of bad news. But everything else seems to be okay if we can get this darn blacksmith up and going. But we'll get to that next time. Thanks for watching, and see you later.